Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Ewura-Aba Hartley and this is my first video on YouTube. Here I'm doing a get ready with me video. My husband and I had traveled to North Carolina to visit his family. One of his cousins had just had a house built from the ground. Shout out to Devontae. It was a very, very nice weekend. But here is just a clip of me doing my makeup. So we're going to get into it. Right now, I'm just doing my face care by adding some serums and some moisturizer to my face. I started out with a collagen serum and then I used a regular moisturizing cream, and now I'm using SPF. We were going to be outside as the party was an indoor-outdoor type of situation. So I just wanted to make sure that I was covering my face well. True story, I went to the DR with my girlfriends a couple years back, and the one day that I did not wear makeup on the beach, I burnt my skin. So I really try to be consistent with using SPF, or at least using products that have SPF in it. So here I'm just doing my eyebrows. So my eyebrows, as you can kind of see, are a little flicked in the middle. Um, I was in a car accident years ago, and one of them, I believe, split, and it just grew back very weird. And this is from when I was like single digit age. So it just grew in that way. And then they just naturally at the arch are a little sparse. So, um, gotta use my pencil and go in there and do what I can do. So now I am probably, I wouldn't say I'm a beginner. I would say maybe a intermediate, like in the middle. When it comes to makeup, really just by like practicing, watching. I love Jackie Aina, or Jackie Aina, sorry. I've been watching her for forever, since I've been on YouTube, which is probably about over 10 years, and 36 this year. So I love her. One of my newest finds is Makeup Shayla. I don't know why I'm new to Makeup Shayla, but I absolutely love her. I love her style. Um, I just love her makeup. So I have been trying to get better in terms of really perfecting certain type of techniques. But today you're going to see a very basic type of application to my face, where I'm just making sure I don't embarrass my husband going around his family not looking done. So I just try to do, I don't know if you would call it soft glam, but just a very natural beat, I'm just going to say. Um, yeah. And we were watching a Jim Carrey movie. So you're going to see me looking over, I think it was Liar Liar. You're going to see me looking over to the TV, which I apologize for in advance. I just turned on my iPad and just started filming myself. I had no idea what I was doing it for. And I tend to have done these things. Me and my sisters, we have this thing where, like, if we're doing our makeup or if we're cleaning or whatever it is, we're talking as if we're talking to someone. And this is before, YouTube was even like a thing to us. We've done a lot of things before our time and just never really actualized doing it. But we will always just like talk as if we had an audience. So that's kind of what I'm doing. But I sped up a lot of it because it was just, me watching TV and figuring out what I was doing with my face. So I didn't think you guys wanted to see all that. So I am just going in and touching up and just kind of lightening the eyebrow area, really the front of the brow, just to give it a more natural gradient. And then here, now I did get this from Jackie, where I am just applying a loose setting powder to my skin before I apply the foundation or any other type of liquid makeup, because it's really going to help the makeup stay on longer than what it would. And now I am a really, really, really bad sweater, and I didn't want to be having sweat dripping down my face or it disrupting my makeup once it was set. So I really took the extra precaution and I kind of like lathered on the powder, as you will see here, just to make sure that I was creating kind of a mattifying effect with my makeup. Now, I do use, in this video, I was still using Maybelline matte foundation. So, that's going to help as well. But the concealer that I use is a cream base. So, just some extra protection. So my makeup not shifting by the time I get out the car and it's looking like Rusha John. And I also learned this from Jackie, where mixing your foundation with your powder also creates that same long lasting effect to your face. And this was also, I want to say, this was during the pandemic. So another reason is I wanted to make sure that my mask wasn't like full with makeup. Just all these things that you kind of think about and worry about when you're going to go meet family for the first time. Actually, I was meeting a lot of family, not meeting, I was seeing them again after the wedding. So I got married in 2018 and I met a lot of my husband's family there and we had such a great time. But it really wasn't a moment where I could like sit down and talk to everybody and really get to know them more. So I was really excited to see them again. They were very, very, very cool people. And I was just excited to see them again. And then there was like a handful of family of aunts, well, older cousins who he considers aunts, that I was going to be meeting. So I was, trying to put my best foot forward here. So now I am applying the Maybelline matte foundation, and my shade is 340. And honestly, my summer shade could probably be a little bit darker. So I used to mix the 340 with the if I believe it's 355. And that color was called coconut because one of my sisters used that color. I would mix it with that in the areas of my face that are more touched by the sun, just to get a better skin match. And as you can see, this foundation is a very buildable foundation. It's not necessarily full coverage, but I didn't really want to go completely full coverage, just to make sure that my makeup wasn't heavy. Again, I was going to be outside, so just a natural polished look is what I was kind of going for. Now you will see in later videos I use Studio Fix by MAC. Now I used to use it a long time ago, and you just hop around figuring out what you like and what works. But here I was using the Maybelline for a very long time. So now you're going to see me using what my little sister calls her holy grail, is the Pro Girl Concealer. I believe the color is FAWN. And if not, everything will be listed below. And I'm just tapping underneath my eye so that I can spread the concealer out evenly. Again, I've learned some new techniques from here as well from when I filmed this video. But not too bad here either. I'm not going to be too hard on myself. So just trying to really go in and make sure I'm patting into the skin and really getting into those creases. Another trick of the trade I learned from Jackie was not covering my entire face with the foundation. So I don't know if you noticed, but when I put the foundation on, I avoided the under eye area because I knew that I was going to come back through there with the concealer, which again creates a more natural beat, and doesn't look cakey with a whole bunch of layers of makeup. And I am African. I was born in America, but my father is Ghanaian. I've been to Ghana. Shout out to the Ghanaians. But I said that because on the bridge of my nose, I have a black line that goes across my nose. So a lot of times you'll see me going, whatever I kind of do to my under eye, I do to that bridge of my nose just to conceal. I do have spots of hyperpigmentation, like a lot of our brown and black girls have. So yeah, just going in and blending that out. And then, of course, now here I am using Juvia's Place highlighting powder. I believe the name is Kalani, but I will have it listed below. And I'm just patting it in so that it just really kind of like absorbs into my skin. Really wasn't trying to have a lot of excess of powder because, again, I already did that base. And then I'm going to go over everything with MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish as well to kind of brush away the excess powder. So I just left what was on there and went and finished the rest of my face. So you will see that shortly. Now, we were late. I don't know what time it is at this point. We weren't like severely late, but the family was already calling. My mother-in-law had called, like, where y'all at? So, again, I wasn't trying to do the most, but get as much done as I could. I would braided my hair myself, and I had to finish dipping my ends once we got to North Carolina. I'm from Philadelphia. So we, caught our flight. We got a pretty good flight in terms of timing where we were able to land. I went to Target and got one of those portable water boilers that you can plug up. And I just dipped my hair, finished braiding it down and dipped my hair. So I was really used the bulk of that time to finish up my hair. And I love how these braids came out. These are one of my best set of braids. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to recreate them again like this. So here I am using my sister-in-law, Heather. Shout out to Heather. She is a makeup ambassador for this particular company, and I'm shooting myself in the foot because I can't think of the name. I want to say Younique, but I don't think that's the name. Nevertheless, I will have it listed below because I absolutely love this mascara. And I'm going to come back and do more because I load up on the mascara because I do not wear falsies. One, it's very difficult for me to learn how to put them on. And the other thing is once they're on, they're irritating to me. So I just load up my regular lashes with a lot of mascara. Now, like for my wedding and my bridal shower, things like that. Of course, I went to a makeup artist and she applied the lashes. But on the regular humbug, no, I'm really just going in with whatever mascara I'm using. And it works for me. And I think women who wear lashes are absolutely beautiful. It just doesn't fit for me. And I have really bad allergies. So even when I'm doing my makeup, my nose is running. Like I edited that out, but my nose is running. And my eyes are the first things to be irritated. So I try not to do too much in that region. So I just used the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and I applied that to my entire face. And then I also used it to sweep away the Juvia's Place highlight that was on my under eye. Again, I'm really into kind of like blending out my makeup so that it is not like a stark difference between my under eye and the rest of my makeup, but it's just very clear that I have a slight highlight but then a neutral tone face. And here I'm using the NYX finishing spray. Yes, 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 yes. I mean, are you like me? Do you use a lot of finishing spray? As you see, I use a lot of powder based products as well. So it's like I need to bring back that dewiness to my face, and that also just helps all the powders and the um, the more gel like products, the cream, excuse me, products kind of settle in. And one of my favorite things to do is after I finish spraying my face is immediately applying my highlight. I just feel like the highlight just sticks into my skin like perfection. Um, so that's what I tend to do. I just immediately start highlighting my face. And this highlight is by Kiss. It's a hair store brand. Let me tell you, these hair store brands, they be doing something. Like I've subscribed to Ipsy recently, and I am not really feeling a lot of the um, big name brands in terms of stuff like highlight and all that. I feel like I get better pigmentation um, and fleck and shine from like a regular cheap brand. So of course I mix and match a lot of what I do. Like only thing I really don't go low on, when I say I mix and match a lot of what I do, I'm talking about makeup, jewelry, clothes. Only thing I really don't mix and match is my footwear. But yeah, I use what works for me. I'm not really um pigeonholed to one type of product. So I also just line my lips lightly just to guide, because I didn't have my red liner or my ruby woo. So when I don't have that, my go-to is my Sephora red. And I will link that below so you have the actual name. I really love this Sephora red. I feel like I like the way that Ruby Woo applies to my lip better, and I like the color and the matte to it. But this color, I don't know. I like that it's not completely matte and that it does have a little shine in it, and the color is more of a red orange. But Ruby Woo is like a blue red. So that's my husband in the background. He likes to irk me when I'm doing stuff just to get under my skin. Because I get nervous when he's coming around me or watching me do something. So he likes to do that just to run my nerve. So I'm just cleaning up my lip here. Really nothing to see here. Just cleaning up. Making sure I didn't go over that line. Um, And then I feel like I'm about to hit me with some more spray up. There we go. Like, after a while, kind of how you put on your makeup. And I always hit it again just to be like, okay, we settled in, we locked in now. This is me fake fanning myself because I don't even know why I thought that was doing something. This is hilarious. They're going back and forth. But yeah, so this is pretty much the face. It showing my nails. This is pretty much the face. What I would do differently now, like if I wasn't pressed for time, I would have maybe done a little bit of bronzing and contouring, but I think this is fine. This is good. So now I'm just putting everything away. My husband trying to mess with me again. I'm just cleaning off my table. So I try to, like, especially when we are away, like keep the place as straightened up as possible. But when you press for time, you got somewhere to go. Stuff be getting all over the place. So I was trying to clean it up as much as possible. Now, I know y'all was looking at these eyebrows like, sis, they're not done. And no, they weren't. I needed to go in and fix them a bit. Um, just kind of make sure that my arch was popping out and that any of the parts that I kind of went over that I'm just cleaning up. Now, I always like to clean up with the same foundation tone. I don't like the highlight. I know, like, this is why I was trying to set it, and I was like, no, don't play yourself. Um, but I try to just, step it. Mm, it don't look bad. So then I said to him, you have a come up closer. Insurance and Liberty Mutual, so you only pay for what you need. You might want to learn that. Let me see how the other shirt looks. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, liberty, liberty. That looks nice on you. You know when Beats next day shipping? Y'all, I'm cracking up. I had to let y'all hear that little part when I was like, you can earn it. Like, I be trying not to tell him, like, do this, do this, do this, do that. Like, he not my child. But, you know, I want my husband looking good just like I want myself looking good. But I try to let him arrive at these, showing y'all how long my braids are. I try to let him arrive at these conclusions on his own instead of me, you know, telling him. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm his wife. I'm going to make sure that he's straight. So, but that was hilarious. Like, boy, if you don't earn that shirt. So here are just my finishing touches. I did a little green accent. I was wearing a cheetah dress. Um, and I did have a green necklace in which I asked my husband, you think I should wear it? Another thing about me, I love how jewelry looks, but when it's on, it feels heavy and irritating to me. And again, we were going to be outside. I am not an outdoorsy person. And I didn't know like what the situation was, if I would be able to be outside or be inside. So my husband was like, nope, don't put it on because I already know you. And I'm laughing because I'm like, well, in the house, he should have AC. He had the house built from the ground, but okay. But you know, I gotta take his advice just like takes mine. And turns out I would have been annoyed having that necklace on. So this was me trying to say bye before I revealed a finished look. But I had did my edges, make sure that they were laid and slayed, okay, while I was doing my makeup. And I barely give y'all the full effect of these braids because my husband was telling me, Rob, just get dressed. Oh, my name is Robbie, is my nickname, but he called me Rob for short. So here's the finished look, y'all. Yes, I was so happy with it. I wore a little Milano pocketbook that I got when we went to Italy. A little cross chain bag and my dress and some sandals. I would think I wore some Tory Burch flat shoes. But yeah, here is us the next day. I just don't understand why every time we go away. Oh, Philip, I know you did not just put your cold hands up my bed. Okay, all right. See if I can get enough anytime soon, yeah, because you play too much.
No, because you gonna talk trash.
Because you play too much.
You gonna talk trash.
Why you always gotta be the first one out the door? Like,
who said I gotta be first one out the door?
It's vacation.
I'm not in it.
God. Like, why are you up actually taking advantage of the free breakfast? Like, who does that?
I got you something, daggone it. Didn't I?
You brought back that crusty bun.
Crusty? You even eat anything.
It looks sus. Y'all, I'm cracking up. Having a good old time to ourselves. But thank y'all so much for watching my first YouTube video. Like and subscribe. See you soon.